Hello, welcome back to Women in Digital Business Foundations program. I am your coach Candy, and I am glad to have you joining topic 4 with me. Congratulations on getting to this level so far, and I hope that the course is doing you good, is benefiting your business so far, and opening up your mind and brain when it comes to how to spread your wings and conquer this digital world. So, our topic this day is going to be adapting other business processes. So, in this module, we're going to describe how to manage post sales activities from collecting payments to delivering goods and discuss the importance of building trust online. Don't forget that you and your business and your clients do not get to meet often, so probably you have people who are only reaching out to you through social media platforms, and they expect you to be genuine, to fulfill their orders and not to disappoint them. So before you get to that point, you have to build an you have to build trust with your people, with your clients, with your potential clients as well. And also, this will help them maybe give referrals and attract more people to come and promote your business. So, this module is made of 3 lessons, and the first one is receiving orders and collecting payments. The second one is shipping and delivering goods, and the third one is digital ethics, which is trust and security. So the first one we're going to look at is receiving orders and collecting payments. After your sale, two main things happen: you collect your payment and you deliver the goods that have been ordered. So post sales essentially work this way. Buy: a customer buys your products and you check that they are legitimate customers and that they are not trying to scam you. So when you're trying to sell, don't just be blinded by, oh, I want to make a lot of money, I want to sell as many goods as possible, and forget that some people could also be on the same website or platform as you to scam you. So be on the lookout. If you see a customer is not acting like they're genuine or legitimate, please avoid having such a contract. The more you read into the notes that are provided on the website, on the WIDB website on topic 4, you're going to see some of the case scenarios that I'm talking about here. So if, in case you feel like something is off about a customer, you'd rather not lose your good and maybe the money that it's worth to someone who's trying to scam you in the name of making money, when you can just safeguard yourself and say, you know what, this is not worth it, I'm not going to go ahead with this transaction. So just be on the lookout. So the second one is shipping. After a sale has happened, you prepare and ship your product through a trusted logistics service provider. As here in Kenya, we have providers like the G4S, Pickup Mtaani, local Boda Boda riders, Matatus, the carrier services that different circles offer, and such like. And then after that, pay. After a while, you collect the money from the payment provider. So basically, we have the buy, ship, and pay. So post sales works this way because it allows to create trust between the buyer and the seller. The goal is to have goods going through the seller to the buyer and money going in the opposite direction, that is from the buyer to the seller at the same time. The payment service provider acts as a third party intermediary, making sure that everything happens correctly. Any e-commerce transaction has these essential factors: a buyer, a seller, and a payment service provider. A payment service provider is the intermediary between the buyer and the seller. It takes care of the technology behind the transfer of money in exchange for a fee. This increases the flexibility of accepting most debit and credit cards buyers use to pay for purchasing goods. Some payment service providers of online transactions are PayPal, Payline, Stripe, Aiden, AuthorizeNet. To be able to accept payments, the seller needs to sign up with at least one of the payment service providers. But how can you choose one? Below, you can see some common questions and you will receive critical advice on each. Does the payment provider work in your country? Does the payment service provider help help the business in case of fraud or chargebacks. That is what we call reversals in Kenya. When someone sends you some money for a product, and then they realize, oh, you've already shipped, and then they try to reverse the money back to themselves. Yeah. What are the payout frequencies and delays, if any? Is the payment gateway integrated on the website or platform I will use to sell the service? So whatever you choose to attach to your website or socials as a method of payment, is it suitable? Is it suitable with what you have chosen? Like if you've chosen to go the social media way, is that payment service suitable with social media? Is it suitable with our website? You see, such like. So when signing up with payment service providers, the seller needs to go through several steps before they can sell online and receive payments. And the first step is set up a website or a landing page, do due diligence, integrate shopping cart, establish base currency, and that is mostly the currency that is easy to access in your country. Set up a bank account, set up tax information, and finally complete the setup. Once an order is placed in an e-commerce, the flow of money works as follows. The buyer receives an invoice to make the payment for the goods they bought. The buyer transfers money to a payment service provider, e.g. PayPal. When payment service provider verifies that the goods are marked as shipped, it transfers the money to the seller. The goods arrive and are marked as delivered. Every business has an obligation to keep itself and other customers safe and crime-free. Number 1, design a proper terms and conditions (T&C) of sale document. Request additional information to keep yourself safe from fraud. Request additional information to keep yourself safe from fraud. Talk to professionals, attend webinars, get help from local small business organizations. Periodically review and update the fraud prevention process. Cancel any order and refund the money if you suspect you are being scammed. If you just feel like the transaction is not genuine, you'd rather just cancel that order and move on to the next one. Shipping and delivering goods. Mark an item as purchased. These are the processes to go through when shipping and delivering goods. So first of all, mark the item as purchased, create an invoice, handle order, ship order, deliver order, and then fulfill the order. Handling includes all the activities for a business to prepare an item for shipping. For example, if you sell large items such as a wooden sofa, you have to wrap, pack and load the package into a truck for shipping. Shipping means dispatching the order to the buyer. So if you sell online, you can sell to the customers from all over the world. But shipping costs may vary according to the client's delivery address. Let's say if someone has purchased something from you and they do not live that far from the business, of course the shipping fee is going to be less compared to someone who's purchased from you and they live way far from where the business is located. So managing returns and exchanges. Customers sometimes might have problems with their orders and they can change their mind about their purchase. In this case, they might ask for a refund or an exchange, and in most countries, they are protected by regulations that guarantee their right to return items purchased online. You should verify what the rules in your country are. So you should always be aware of what the rules in your country are when it comes to selling online, just for you to be on the safe side. Digital ethics and trust and security. This is the last subtopic in this topic that we're going to be looking at, and which is you building trust between you and your client. So trust and strengthening the brand's credibility is very important for the business to thrive, because there is no physical contact between the buyer and the sellers, and no physical exchange of money for products or services when selling online. Information on your website should inspire trust in the customers. This information should be accurate, relevant, informative, and contain mandatory disclosure. The seller is required to assure the buyer that they are dealing with a reputable business and that they will not disappear with their money or send them products that are going to disappoint them. You won't be totally sure that you're complying with the law until a professional looks at your documents. So we have come to the end of this topic, which is topic 4, and it was adopting other business processes, and this is mostly shipping and payments, and how you receive orders after you have already made your own social media platforms and websites and all that. So I hope until there we are okay. If you have any question, as usual, reach out to me. I will be glad to assist you. Also go through the notes. They are more detailed than the videos. In case there's anything that you're still not getting, again, reach out to me. Thank you so much for coming to the end of this video. We are about to come to the end of our training. It's been an amazing adventure so far, and now the last topic we are going to be handling next lesson is what next. After you have already done all this, you have set up your social media accounts, you already know how to ship, you already know which payment method you're going to use, you've already looked at the rules and laws and regulations in your country, in your region. After all this said and done, now what next? That is going to be our final topic. Thank you so much for getting to this point, and see you soon in the next video. Bye. Thank you.